on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Collins, yep, count it.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Martin takes it in. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Lowry. And the Heat, another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Tipped. Lowry with it. Picked up by Collins. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 5 now.
You know, whether he's running the fast break or finishing it, Kyle Lowry is a handful in the open court. Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Now here's Hero. To the inside. Out to Lowry. Back to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. The turnaround Jay. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And there's that soft release from Kyle Lowry on the jumper. Makes it look so easy.
Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his teams, they are winning.
Now here's Collins. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Inside. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Out to Lowry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
What an intelligent player Kyle Lowry is. Clever at finding ways to get fouled while shooting.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Heat on D. Here's Murray. Pass to Hunter.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
Butler with the bucket.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
And here's Young. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Capella, the pass to Young. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Young misses. Miami's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Hero, the pass to Martin. Now here's Lowry. Takes a 3. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Young with it, now guarded by Butler. Murray passes to Capella. Hero against Young. And Collins with the big block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he gets it back. And here's Lowry from the arc. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. For three, Collins. The kick to Hunter. Back to Capella. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Martin finds Butler. Over Hunter. And so it's Miami up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the three. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Martin misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
And here's Butler outside. He takes it in, and the basket is good. Butler's got 6.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Hunter can't get it to go. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Adebayo.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Hero. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. Young from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Butler with the ball. Checked by Murray. Hero against Young. They get it again. Out to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just pulling his way around the paint. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, BA. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Collins against Butler. Here's Young. The kick to Hunter to end the run. Adebayo grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. There's Young with the 3. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Miami grabs the miss.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Outside Strus. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. Strus against Hunter. Love grabs the miss. And it's Miami's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Strus's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. The kick out to Young. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Oladipo, and Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
From the inbound, and Oladipo lays it in. Oladipo's gotten his first bucket of the night. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. There's Young with the 3, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Pass to Strus, beyond the arc, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Oladipo into the lane.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Now at the line.
And Oladipo drops them both. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Outside Love. Oladipo on the wing. He drops it from range. Oladipo's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other fours.
The kick to Hunter. From the arc. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Oladipo.
I just love the way Murray moves his feet defensively, whether it's on ball or in help.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Heat just dominating this one. All right, now let's check in. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The tandem on the perimeter. Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Butler. Give him 8. Lowry outside. Clock at 6. Nice move. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Murray from outside, and Hero grabs the board. Lowry outside. From behind the arc. The shot no good, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Young, and he makes it. Young's got 5 points.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Collins with it, guarded by Adebayo. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Collins. Pass to Murray, launches a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 11. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Back to Hero. There's a minute 54 left in the third. He can't get it to go. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
And Miami has possession. Martin, the pass to Hero. Martin with a screen on Murray. Hero for 3. Collins with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Adebayo with a steal. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. There's Young with the 3. They get it back. Capella. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Capella's got his second basket on the night.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Capella.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
Both good from the line that time.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. Collins passes to Capella. Left side Murray. Butler with a steal. To the inside. Adebayo. An easy 2 on the layup. Adebayo's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Denied by Adebayo. Lowry finds Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded by Capella. Here's Hero. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Young against Lowry. Outside Young. With 2 seconds left. And it's finished off by Capella as he lays it in. Capella's got 6 here in the quarter.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Young, the pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Hunter. Murray against Adebayo. And the shot goes.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Lowry into the lane. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Hunter against Butler. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Here's Adebayo. Atlanta with a rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Murray from outside. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From deep. Hero for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Hunter, good.
And this is Murray's role. He knows that his teammates rely on him to orchestrate the offense.
Outside Butler. Pass to Martin. And here's Hero. Martin with a screen on Murray. Hero for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Coming into his own from distance, Hero is money.
Here's Hunter. Collins passes to Young. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Oh, got a piece of it. Murray against Hero. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Atlanta. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Lowry, good.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Butler with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Adebayo. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Young way outside. The long-distance three is buried. A minute and a half left in the final quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Heat.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bam Adebayo.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Outside Young, fires the three, and it's Young again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lowry, the pass to Martin, and stolen by Murray. Collins with it. Hero picks him up. There's Young with the three. Pass to Collins. The three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And he lobs it up top. The shot by Butler, no good. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for Grant Hill.
Raptors with a singular focus as they got off the team. Bus looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's VanVleet. Puts up a 3. Clock at 4. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Pirtle. Siakam's got the first points of the night for the Raptors. Butler with the ball. Outside, Hero. Adebayo the screen. Hero, no good.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Now at the line.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
VanVleet finds Pirtle. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good on the triple. Siakam's got 5 now.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Now here's Butler. He dishes it to Martin. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hero with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Outside Martin. Pass to Hero. Over Siakam. And the shot is long.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Barnes. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got it. Martin with the block. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Hero. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Now here's Butler. And stolen by Siakam. The deep 3 from VanVleet. From 20 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Anunoby comes with the double team. Adebayo finds Hero. From past the arc. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Raptors. The pass to Anunoby. There's the triple. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And the 3 ball is good. Anunoby's got 6.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
For 3, Siakam. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Miami the other way. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, Siakam. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
It's Martin on the wing. And Pirtle sends it back. It's stolen by Adebayo. Martin kicks to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Lowry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
Good on the second free throw. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Van Vliet wide open. Drills it from outside.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Nobody near Barnes. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint. Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's Toronto looking at a third. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Heat trail by 10. Hero passes to Adebayo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
That's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And here are the Heat now. It's a 10-point game. Kicks it out to Hero. Loads it up for Adebayo. Outside, Martin. 3-pointer. And that one is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Stolen by Martin. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. He doesn't hit that one. Fast break Toronto. Barnes with the ball. For 3, Van Vliet. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Deflects the pass. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. To the paint, here's Butler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Butler's got his first basket.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
The 3 from Barnes, and the rebound goes to Martin.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Jimmy Butler. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Barnes can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside for Martin. Martin with the screen for Butler. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. Young outside. And Young slams it home.
Boy, how about the strength by Thaddeus Young on that dunk? My goodness gracious.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Porter kicks to Flynn. This one for 3. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. He lobs it up. The dunk by Achua.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Pass to Vincent. Into the lane. Back to Strus.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Raptors leading by 12. Outside Flynn. Lets it go with a 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Oladipo right side. Passes it to Vincent. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
Raptors 31.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Down by 12. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 6.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
It's stolen by Martin. Butler feeling out a bit. And it goes down 2 points. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the Raptors call time here. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. Hero finds Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Lowry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
For three, Van Vliet. It's stolen by Adebayo. Back to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. For the lead, kicks it out to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Over Barnes. And it's Butler missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Miami?
Hero passes to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And Adebayo drops them both. Raptors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pirtle kicks to Siakam. Pirtle with a screen on Martin. Siakam for 3. No good that time. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Butler passes to Adebayo. And a wide open look for Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
For 3, Van Vliet. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. 3-pointer. Here's Lowry. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 3-point Heat lead.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Here's Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
There's so many things to love about Fred Van Vliet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
6 to shoot. It's Hero with the drive. Barnes looking around. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, this guy is elite as a two-way player. Jimmy Butler able to take on the scoring load. He's cooking right now.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. It's stolen by Martin. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Tries to keep it alive. Miami again turning it over.
Raptors ball.
.40 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Barnes. 9 points in the game so far. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Back to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Here's Pirtle, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pirtle's got his second bucket.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Hero passes to Lowry. Butler up top. Over Barnes. No good on the last second attempt there. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Van Vliet. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
Pascal Siakam, 2.
And so he hits both. Miami trailing. Inside, here's Adebayo. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Knocked loose. They double-team Siakam. Lock at 6. Anunoby has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Hero, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's VanVleet. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's VanVleet. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 1-point game. Floats it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
VanVleet passes to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Takes it from 10. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Martin the pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Siakam outside. The kick out to Barnes. Hero against Anunoby. And the pass to Pirtle. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Kicks it out to Hero. No good on the triple.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. VanVleet on the wing. Now recovering. They get it back. Siakam. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Got a piece of it. Pirtle with the steal. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. VanVleet outside. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Siakam a good look. Anunoby finds Siakam. Second chance shot. Here's Pirtle, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Kicks it out to Hero. Hero on the wing. got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Miami no good on that time either. Raptors leading by 3. Siakam with it. Butler covering to the paint. Here's Barnes. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Martin, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Martin kicks to Butler. Outside for Martin. Lowry dishes to Martin. He's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And stolen by Barnes. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Now Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Stolen by Martin. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Missed!
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he makes both from the line.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here is Van Vliet. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Count it.
Yeah, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Inside. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Martin with the screen for Hero. And too long on the shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Lowry, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
We've come to expect Kyle Lowry to deliver in the game's most important moments, and he does it again.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Hurdle with a screen on Martin. Siakam's shot is off. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Adebayo passes to Martin. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Pirtle inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Pirtle's shot is off. And Miami shooting 43% from the field. Hero against Van Vliet. Outside Martin. There's the steal. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Siakam deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. Now here is Lowry. Wants to get it to Butler and does.
Big time bucket by Jimmy Butler. Boy, I'm not sure they've got an answer for him right now, Kevin.
Here's Barnes. Yes!
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here.
The previous play is under the
replay monitor right now. If they overturn this and call that basket good, we'll have yet another overtime.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're reversing the call. They've looked at the replay. They have decided that he did beat the buzzer. Strap yourselves in for another period, Greg. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Van Vliet with it. There's the 3. And they'll get another chance. Lets it go from deep. Anunoby, good.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Here's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
The kick out to Barnes. Achua, the pass to Van Vliet, and stolen by Butler. Butler on the wing. Martin with the screen for Butler. Pass to Adebayo to take the lead. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Adebayo's got 20 points.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Adebayo with the screen on Barnes. Floats it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. For 3, Siakam. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Outside Butler. Lowry against Siakam. Here's Martin. He can't get that one. Good D by Siakam. Toronto trailing. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Count that bucket. And that's 19 points for Siakam.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Butler dishes to Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Shoots over Achua. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Toronto shooting well. They're at 45%. On the wing, Anunoby. For three, Van Vliet. The Raptors rebound. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Tries again. And the rebound goes to Martin. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Anunoby against Hero. Money!
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots. A prime-time player.
Barnes kicks to Siakam. Back to Barnes. At the elbow, it's Siakam. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Lowry.
Now that's size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Van Vliet against Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Anunoby finds Siakam to take the lead. Nailed from three-point land. Siakam's got 11 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Raptors with the lead. Van Vliet passes to Achua. To the middle. And here's Barnes for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Loads it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Siakam for 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Van Vliet. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. Second chance effort, and the rejection by Lowry. Hero with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. That one falls.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together.
Porter's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for OG Anunoby.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And they get it back. For three, Siakam. It's Adebayo with the rebound. On offense, here are the Heat. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Siakam's shot is off.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, great.
Moments before the game, some final preparations here. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now here's Murray. And Anunoby pulls it down. Siakam outside. Pirtle with a screen on Capella. Now Young with a steal. And here comes the break. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, a minute in. Collins passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And DeAndre Hunter is still just a young talent here in the league, but in college, he was a champ, winning the trophy in 2019.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young from long range. Toronto grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Anunoby for three. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Having a national championship at the collegiate level is rarer than you think for an NBA player.
Well, it puts him in great company, and it's pretty much guaranteed proof of why everyone was so interested in his progress. He's a winner, and he's got tons of potential.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Collins, Capella.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
And Siakam with the slam.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder. This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well, and they run well as a team. What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
And so here is Toronto following the score by Atlanta. 1:43 left in the first. Murray drives in, and he gets it to go. And for the Hawks and their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, B.A. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
Collins with it. Siakam covering. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Hunter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
The Raptors with a lead. Anunoby passes to Siakam, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Young. Murray for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. No good from outside. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 13-4 run, and they take the lead. Murray's got 9.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Siakam, that's good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Raptors. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. They get it back. Pass to Siakam. Another shot. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
And here's Collins for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Van Vliet outside. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Van Vliet's got his second basket. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5 and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The shot off that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The kick to Hunter. For 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Anunoby, the 3 from Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. A line change here for Toronto. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Capella. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brent.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage, and for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, B.A., man, that was ridiculous, even by his standards.
Pass to Young. Fades away. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Young finds Murray. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Young. Young with a screen on Young. Inside. Stolen by Young. Murray drives in, and he gets that one. Murray's got 11.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And then Porter with the dunk.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
And that one's good. Young's got his first points of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Trent, the pass to Young. Soft touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 5.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
That's good from Trent. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Achiuwa inside, guarded by Capella. Achiuwa with a screen on Young. Back to Achiuwa. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. It's stolen by Trent. The kick out to Young. Porter against Hunter. Pass to Achiuwa. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Outside Young. Now here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Team's fourth.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Flynn. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray. Achua with some nice D. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Flynn. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Flynn's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting a lot. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
So it's Atlanta now. 6-point game. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. For 3, Collins. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11. Siakam finds VanVleet. Now Young with a steal. Down low. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Murray on the take. And there it is for him. Murray's got 17 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to VanVleet. Launches it. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Siakam for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Pass to Siakam. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Now the Hawks with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Young. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And stolen by Murray. Right side Young. Here's Collins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
Well, Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
The Hawks leading. Murray passes to Collins. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Poeltl. Outside Anunoby. Poeltl in the post. He's against Capella, and the layup is good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Kicks it out to Collins. The 3. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. 3-pointer Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Collins. Barnes passes to Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Poeltl with the block. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Young. And the basket by Van Vliet.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Murray finds Young. They need this. Outside Murray. Outside Young. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound in this one. Siakam for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. The drive by Murray. Pass to Capella. Six on the shot clock. Collins passes to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
To the inside. Anunoby. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Toronto with the ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Siakam for 3. From deep 3-point range. And stolen by Murray. And that one misses.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA. Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
Murray from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And it's in there. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
There's the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Timeout, timeout.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game." We'll see if they can pull it off. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It's good. And that's a double-double for him now.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Siakam, no good. Young with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Collins right side. To tie it up. Outside Hunter. Pass to Collins. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pirtle finds Siakam. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Van Vliet against Young. For 3, Collins. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Van Vliet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The kick out to Young. 4-3. That one is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And here's Siakam for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Siakam's got 25 points.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Van Vliet misses. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Collins. And again, another missed shot.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Young gets it to go.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Takes the 3. Here's Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Picked by Pirtle. Oh, had a nice open look right there. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses. But he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Capella in the high post. Capella draws the double. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Young finds Hunter. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Van Vliet from downtown, counted from distance. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Stolen by Siakam, driving to the basket, and then Siakam with the jam.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
The putback. Pirtle grabs a miss. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
It's good on the putback.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
And it's good. 2 points.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Siakam outside. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. So it's Toronto picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Allie LeBron.
Steve, in this one, we've got two teams that really like to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting the three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. For three, Murray. Rebound by the Heat. Outside, Hero. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young dishes to Capella. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He said as long as they move the ball and don't take bad shots, their offense could carry them tonight. He told me we have guys who can fill it up. As long as we keep the defense guessing, I think we'll have a chance to score. Kevin?
Great reporting, DA, as always. The team focused on establishing an offensive rhythm early, GA.
Well, yeah, the earlier you can get everybody in sync, the better your efficiency.
And the obvious part, too, you don't want to play from behind the whole game if you can avoid it.
Murray, no good. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Young. And then Collins slams it in.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Outside for Martin. Here's Butler with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball. The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Hunter. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Adebayo drives in. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young passes to Capella. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fearless attacking the heart of that defense. Young is willing to take punishment to get his points.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 4. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
And Young kicks to Hunter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Miami leading by 6. And here is Butler. Outside for Lowry. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Murray with it. Butler covering. Here's Young. Here's Capella. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Hero against Murray. Butler on the way. And slam dunk by Butler.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
The Hawks trail by 6. Passes it to Hunter from past the arc. Kept alive by Atlanta. Here's Collins. Capella kicks to Hunter for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Hunter's got 5 now.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Right side, Butler. And Capella sends it back. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. That one good for 2. Collins has got his second basket.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Adebayo with a screen on Hunter. Loads it up for Adebayo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Adebayo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Hunter. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like
The previous play is
The
under
question,
review.
did he get the basket off in time?
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if
guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin, the impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
Hunter, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. The kick outside to Butler. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. And there's Murray on the assist from Capella.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Lowry against Young. Outside Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry dishes to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
That's what you get from Jimmy Butler. Consistently a tireless worker and driving the ball to the hoop.
And so Butler nails both of them. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Back to Murray. It's Young on the wing. Murray outside. Young in the corner. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Love with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Kicks it out to Love. Vincent the pass to Love. Here's Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. Now Strus. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Collins finds Young. It's tipped. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
The pass to Young. Yep, it counts. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Vincent, the pass to Strus. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Vincent. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Vincent's got 5.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Murray finds Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
Both good from the line that time. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Oladipo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Miami leading by 3. Young with the steal. Oladipo against Collins. Here's Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Second free throw, no good. 1 second left, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before.
The previous play is under
bring out the
review.
monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. Okay, David, much appreciated.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Hawks, 26. The Heat.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 5. On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point. And Young kicks to Murray. Hunter on the wing, shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Adebayo. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Hunter on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 8 points.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Outside for Murray. Hunter dishes to Murray. Hawks passing it around. Hero with it. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Lowry. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And the Heat lead by 4.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Well, Heat leading by 4.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Butler with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Butler kicks to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
This is why Hero is a volume 3-point shooter. He's so effective from deep.
Young drives in, and he makes that one. Young's got 5 points so far.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Lowry passes to Butler. Hero against Murray. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Hero. Martin wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Young. There's the dish to Capella. On its way from Hunter for 2. No good off the back of the rim.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Lowry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Heat leading by 8. Butler kicks to Lowry. Adebayo passes to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Outside for Murray. Hunter on the wing. Outside Collins. Just 4 to shoot. Murray against Hero. Outside Butler. Shoots the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Murray. The kick out to Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Martin. Down low. Here's Adebayo.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Here's Murray. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Lowry. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Atlanta calls timeout. Young outside. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hero against Murray. Hero passes to Butler and stolen by Murray. Inside, Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Miami again turning it over. Now a timeout called by Miami. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. The Hawks trail by 7. Young taking his time here. Offline with his 3. And Miami shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And stolen by Hunter. Young with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. And it's Capella missing. The Heat leading by 7. And it's Lowry penetrating. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Butler kicks to Adebayo. 3-pointer, Martin. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Martin's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. Murray dishes to Collins. Hawks passing it around. For 3, Hunter. Here's Capella. The shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Martin the pass to Adebayo. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And you can't ignore how often they've been able to get to the free throw line, getting a lot of points from the charity stripe.
And a wide open look for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Martin with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Young with no one around. It's good from long range.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Miami leading by 12. Lowry passes to Hero. And stolen by Murray. Young from outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep. Hero no good. That has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Young, a good look. good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
The shot chart would tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
Here's Butler. Martin for 3. Miami again turning it over.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
The Hawks trail by 10. Young outside, fires the 3. Another miss by Young.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Butler kicks to Martin. .102 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. To the middle. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Atlanta shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Murray, good.
Very hard guy to match strides with. Also, Murray varies his pace, and he can stop on a dime.
Outside for Martin. Outside Lowry. Adebayo with the screen on Young. And Adebayo throws it down.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing and his shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hero finds Martin. Young against Lowry. The tray. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Young dishes to Collins. Young outside. No good from outside. And so it's Miami winning this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Here's Lowry. Hero outside. This one for 3. Drains the triple.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Drives to the hoop. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wow, you see the mobility. For a bigger guy, Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Adebayo a screen on Barnes. And here's Butler outside. Lowry outside. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. Back to Barnes. Butler with a steal. Pirtle grabs a miss. Outside Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. So it's Miami now. Hero outside. Lowry outside. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Hero right side. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam outside. And the Raptors miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hero finds Butler. Van Vliet against Hero. The 3 is up. Here's Butler. Martin outside. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Toronto. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. From outside the arc. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Here's Butler. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. 1:05 left in the first quarter. The shot that time not on target. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. The Heat with the lead. Now Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Well, you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together.
And the basket by VanVleet.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Double team on Butler. Lowry finds Butler. And here's Martin. Kicks it to Hero. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Siakam for 3. And Hero grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Hero for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 6. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Heat up by 2, and we'll bring you this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
VanVleet outside. Up and over Lowry. Kicks it out to Barnes. VanVleet outside. Off target with the 3. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
First one falls for him.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
A line change here for Toronto.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. A line change here for Miami. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Outside Young. Pass to Achua. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Yurtseven. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the paint. Stolen by Young. Here's Flynn. And here's Porter outside. Sinks it from distance.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Vincent. Here's Oladipo. Outside Love. 6 to shoot. Out to Oladipo. Here's your 7. The shot won't fall. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Down low. Here's Young. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's just a 2-point Miami lead.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Here's Flynn. Oh, deflected and out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Outside for Love. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Inside. Trent against Oladipo. Porter the pass to Young. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. And another shot. Young with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
Here comes Toronto on the push. They now take the lead. Flynn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Vincent. And here's your 7. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Count it for Vincent.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front. They're up by 2. All right, Allie's written. Allie, as always, thank you. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Achua with a screen on Lowry. Achua gets the bucket. Achua's gotten his first points in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Out to the right wing. Adebayo in the post. Young's there. 4 on the clock. Poke loose. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
A line change here for Toronto. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Butler hits them both.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And here's Siakam for three. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Martin misses. Toronto trailing. This for the tie! And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
That one drops. He ties it up. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lowry, the pass to Butler, kicks it to Hero. Over Anunoby. Offensive board. Hero outside. To the paint. Martin finds Hero. Just 4 to shoot. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And he makes both free throws. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Van Vliet outside. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Miami trailing. Jacks up a 3. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 6.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Anunoby. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Martin. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, you can tell Jimmy Butler is feeling it on the offensive end. When he's in rhythm, he will look to be aggressive.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. Miami has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Left side Barnes. Lowry against Van Vliet. Goes back up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Well, for a point guard like Fred VanVleet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance.
And Adebayo slams it in.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Over Adebayo. Kicks it out to Siakam. Fires the three. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Takes it inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Here's VanVleet. And here's Siakam for 3. Let's go with a 3.
I'll tell you, Butler simply can lock you down. He's the very definition of what we call a two-way player.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Toronto. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby finds Siakam. Fires it from 18. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Hero. And he slams it in one-handed.
As they have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Lowry. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Basket's good. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And the basket by VanVleet.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Butler against Barnes. Hero outside. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Wide open look. The rebound by Lowry.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Siakam, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Hero finds Lowry. Back to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Pass to VanVleet. Here's the 3. Siakam, no good. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
One-on-one situation. Pass to Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. Again, the Heat misses. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. To the inside, stolen by Hero. Takes the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Now Siakam. He's guarded by Martin. Down low. Pass to Hero. 40 seconds left in the game. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Siakam. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'd say it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Hero for 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
They're in the driver's seat now. Just have to play smart and sound defense. No quick baskets and no open threes.
Pirtle with a screen on Martin. Siakam, no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
So a close game sees Miami. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForte.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backdoor.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Young's shot is good.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Purtle. It's stolen by Capella. Young drives in and stolen by Barnes. For three, Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
With the floater, Hunter no good. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Siakam deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Purtle kicks to Anunoby. No good on the three. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
Free throw good, Murray. And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Pass to Purtle. Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Young. Beyond the arc, it's stolen by Capella. Free throw line jump shot. No good on that one.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's stolen by Capella. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Collins passes to Capella and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Passes it to Murray. The Hawks working the ball around to the paint. Capella uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for Clint Capella.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
There's no stopping Purtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Murray against Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchabilities.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Raptors trail by 13. Now here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Purtle, the pass to Siakam. There's the pass to Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 19-6 run. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Siakam finds Anunoby. Didn't think that was going to go in. Anunoby's got 5.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Hunter, the pass to Young. Over to the left wing. And it's Murray penetrating. Siakam outside. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Capella, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. He's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Trent can't hit. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Porter with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Down low, Collins. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Collins has got 6.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Trent with the wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Young. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Atlanta leading by 14. Murray dishes to Capella. From the arc. And there's Murray on the assist from Capella. He's got 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
From deep, Trent out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Lays it up and banks it in.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Ejected by Young. Trent against Hunter. Here's Young. There's a minute left in the first half. Here's Flynn. The three-pointer, no good. Atlanta leading by 16. To the middle, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the Hawks with possession here. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Achua. Raptors moving the ball around. From deep, Trent. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
John Collins taking 2 shots.
And so Collins nails both of them. Trent with it. He has 5. Pass to Porter. Tipped away. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
All right, fans, time to fire on.
And here's Young from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He notched. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Hawks leading by 20. And so in the game for the Hawks, Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point. Murray for 3. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Capella with the bucket.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Launches it. Young with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities spark the fast break.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And Young kicks to Capella. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Siakam. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And Young kicks to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Outside Collins. Now the dish to Capella. Can't connect from short range. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. The 3. Toronto working the ball around now. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Pass to Hunter. Out left to the wing. Capella dishes to Young. Drives to the hoop. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Collins. Another shot. He lays it in. Collins has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
At the line for your Raptors.
Siakam hits them both. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
1:09 left to play here in the 3rd. A difficult situation for Toronto. To the paint, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Young finds Capella. Deflects the pass. Nobody near Barnes. The Raptors rebound. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam, a screen on Young. And there's the pass to Siakam. Over Young. The kick out to Barnes. Van Vliet looking around. Buries the long-range jumper. Van Vliet's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Siakam. With 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double dip. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Atlanta calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt
on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Raptors trail by 18. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Capella kicks to Collins. Young outside. Back to Collins. And another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
First free throw is good. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And he knocks down the first one. Siakam hits them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here's Young. Pass to Murray. He dishes it to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Atlanta again missing. Raptors trail by 13. Anunoby in the corner. Pirtle trying to get open. It's stolen by Capella. One-on-one fast break. Here's Young. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
And look at how focused VanVleet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
Takes it out to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Here's the three. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And it's Capella missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Anunoby.
At the line for Toronto.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Murray finds Young. Right side, Collins. A three ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Raptors trail by 13. Van Vliet outside. Inside, here's Siakam. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Murray. Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And again, no good by Toronto.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Young kicks to Capella and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
For three, Siakam. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 13-point game. For three, Murray nailed from three-point land.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam outside. Just 3 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Murray way outside. Misses there. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful